Get away from the orb!
Huh? Isn't that the Line God boy?
I think it is. How lucky for us. And we thought we were taking a detour to check...
Get your hands off our most sacred treasure!
That is not an option! Did you really
Not gonna happen!
You got a little too greedy. Let's get him!
Here I go!
Bring it on!
Out of my
Blade of Fury!
Shockwave! Ta!
Blade of Fury!
Not bad! Shadow Wave!
Blade of Fury!
Healing! Not bad!
Blade of Fury! Blade of Fury! Blade of Fury!
Not bad!
Blade of Fury! Blade of Fury!
Healing! Not bad!
Blade of Fury!
Lightning Blast!
Blade of Fury!
Fire Burst!
Scorching flames! Grant me your power!
Healing! Lightning Blast!
Psychic!
Shockwave!
Out of my way!
Healing!
Thanks a lot! Blade of Fury!
Know your
I
enemy
can feel my
before you strike the
senses
first
sharpening.
blow.
This energy does possess a waveform that's never been observed before. As we thought, its power clearly exceeds anything that should be on this planet.
So it really is an OPA.
That's the only possible conclusion.
No wonder it's a holy relic.
I'm just relieved that it's safe. This will save Her Majesty consider...
Let's get back to Aquios and let the...
Right, let's go. Everyone, please allow me to thank you.
Huh?
Thanks to you, the sacred orb is safe.
There's no need to thank us. It's really our fault to begin with. They never would have known about the sacred orb if we hadn't come here.
You're wrong. They came here of their own accord. No fault lies with you.
Nell.
I gathered from what you were saying before that there are many worlds like our own.
That's right.
And the sacred orb is an exceedingly rare object, an OPA, you said, correct?
Correct. At least there's no record of anything like the sacred orb in the Federation's database.
That means most likely someone would have come here seeking its power sooner or later. It just so happens that time is now. You have nothing to apologize for.
Nell.
All right, time to go.
Oh, yeah. Let's get back to Aquios.
Right.
It is unfortunate that thieves were allowed to enter Kadan, but at least the sacred orb is safe. Thank you for your hard work, all of you.
We couldn't have done it without their help.
All right, so what do we do next? They're intensifying their attacks.
And now that we have defeated them at Kadan, they have even more reason to attack this country.
It would appear that the only option remaining is to work together to drive off the Vendini.
Yes, agreed.
But how will we do it? The only weapon that might help isn't completed yet, and it doesn't have the range. What's the point of an attack that can't hit its target?
That's a good question. Even if we hurry up and finish the weapon, there's no way to make it achieve the range we need.
We shall request cooperation from Eriglyph.
I beg your pardon? Your Majesty?
If you had the means to carry the weapon into the sky, range would no longer be an issue, correct? Eriglyph has this ability. All we need to do is borrow it.
A means for carrying. The air dragons.
Correct.
Yes, but will they cooperate? Even if they approve our request, how are we to be sure that they will not betray us?
He has a good point.
We do not believe this will happen. The Vendini attack also dealt a great deal of damage to their country. Of this we are sure. They cannot afford to worry about taking our lands now. Furthermore, it was the warmonger Vox who kept pushing for conflict in his country, and he is now in his grave. The king of Eriglyph will understand. This is not the time to fight amongst ourselves.
Your Majesty.
Let us appeal to Eriglyph for their assistance. I shall prepare a personal letter and send a messenger immediately. Can I count on your help?
Your Majesty.
Don't you think he'll trust me more? I don't think a person from Aquaria could explain the whole picture anyway.
That may be so, but you realize this is dangerous?
Yeah, so? A little danger doesn't worry me.
Very well. You shall accompany her.
Leave it to us.
Elena, you are to hurry and prepare the Thunder Arrow.
Yes, Your Majesty. Right away.
Mirage, can you help her get the weapon ready?
Roger. We are counting on all of you.
Your Majesty, what should I do?
The two of you should wait until she returns. I shall have a task for you then.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Fate,
Huh?
could we talk outside?
Sure, okay.
It's so peaceful. So, don't you have something you want to ask me about?
Huh?
If not, that's fine.
Say,
Yes?
when did you become aware of your power?
Why do you ask?
Well, I mean, I'm curious. I found out because everyone told me. So I was wondering how you figured it out.
All right. I'll tell you. It was 7 years ago. I was 12 years old, living with my parents on Federation Station 17. My father was a Federation officer, and my mother was a research scientist working on the station. Since both of my parents worked, I never got to spend much time with them. But I was happy. That is, until the war with the Aldeans took all that away.
No, Daddy! I want to stay too!
I'm sorry, honey, but we have no choice. Now listen to me. This place isn't safe. They've already broadcast the evacuation announcement for all civilians.
But, Daddy, why do you have to stay?
I've got a job to do here, Maria.
Listen to your father. It's hard enough for him already. Come along with me. And don't worry about Daddy. He'll take care of those Aldeans and then meet up with us on Eric.
Really? You promise?
I promise.
You really promise? Really and truly?
I do. Jessie, take good care of her.
I will, dear. No. Richard.
Daddy!
What's the Aldean battleship doing now?
After attacking Federation Station 17, it set course for the planet Eric, just as we did. It's just a matter of time until they overtake us.
I see. Connect me to headquarters.
Yes, sir. Going to screen.
What is it, Captain?
Requesting a change of destination, sir. Our ship is currently ferrying civilians to Eric. However, I do not think it wise to proceed there under the present circumstances.
I cannot immediately authorize your request. We will study the matter here and get back to you. Maintain your present course for now.
Yes, sir.
Are we being attacked? They must have overtaken us.
It's too dangerous here. Everyone get to the escape pods. This way!
Look, Maria, we might never meet again, and there's something I need to tell you.
No! Don't say that! You get in an escape pod too, Mommy!
1 minute to warp engine core collapse.
No, if I don't say this now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Your father and I are not your real parents.
Huh? What are you talking about?
We love you with all our hearts, just as if you were our own child. But your real parents are still out there somewhere.
Mommy, I don't understand. What are you...
You don't need to understand right now. You'll know the truth someday.
30 seconds to warp engine core collapse.
You're very important. You must not give up. You must survive. You have the power within yourself.
15 seconds to warp engine core collapse.
I love you, Maria.
Seconds to warp engine core collapse.
Mommy! Mommy!
Warp engine core collapse in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You must survive.
I'm so sorry. Finding out her parents weren't her own at the age of 12. That must have been tough.
There's more. Mommy. Daddy. I wonder what happened to all the others. back yet?
Unidentified ship approaching the pod.
Huh? What kind of ship?
Origin unknown. Transponder signal not detected.
Am I dead? Mommy?
This her?
Yes. She's quite weak, but she'll survive.
She's an Earthling.
So it seems. Based on our analysis of the escape pod data, it seems she's a victim of the battle against Aldean at Federation Station 17 the other day.
She's so young. Poor thing. The Federation and Aldean destroyed themselves in a foolish struggle for power. It's always the common folk who end up suffering.
That's why you created this group, isn't it?
Nah, nothing so lofty. I just can't stand taking orders from people I don't like.
Come on, there's more to it than that. You can tell me.
Ah, shut up. Oh, you're awake, little one.
Does it hurt anywhere? Where am I? Who are you guys?
This is the sickbay of the spaceship Diplo. We recovered your escape pod when it drifted near our course.
We're traders. We just finished a deal and were on our way home when we found you. You saved me?
Yeah, you could say that.
What's wrong? Are you in pain? I'm hungry.
Is that all? Hey, Mirage, let's get this girl something to eat.
Coming right up.
I see. So that's how you met.
That's right. I was taken to the Clausian homeworld. I no longer had any place to go home to, so I joined their organization.
You mean Quark?
That's right. They told me it was a trading corporation at first, but it was actually an anti-Federation organization. But that doesn't mean that it was involved in guerrilla warfare or in acts of destruction. We would assist planets affiliated with the Federation or unaffiliated planets that were being pressured to join. In other words, our primary role was to act as an intermediary.
And how did you become the leader? I can't picture you-know-who stepping aside so easily.
Well, there was an incident. And it just so happens that incident is also the answer to your question. It was 4 years after I joined Quark.
Captain, we're on course for the planet Rion. 13 hours to destination.
Great. So you're saying Maria's accessing the Federation database?
That's right.
So that's what she's been up to. I knew she was studying computers, but...
The Federation hasn't detected her yet, but I'm worried about what will happen when they do. I stopped her once before, but she just won't give up.
Thanks for telling us, Marietta. We'll take care of it.
Understood. Thanks. Oh, and...
Yeah? What is it? Another problem?
Not really. Just don't be too angry with her. I'm sure she has her reasons. She wouldn't do something like that without thinking it through.
That's all? Don't worry about it. We won't be too hard on her.
Thank you, Marietta. You may go now. What should we do? Should we call Maria over here for a little talk?
Nah, it's okay.
Let it slide, then?
Yep. Just like Marietta said, Maria wouldn't do it if she didn't have a reason. No sense in stopping her. Besides, I'd like to find out what she's trying so hard to uncover.
Oh, I see what you're up to now.
Well, yeah. Keep an eye on her, but don't let her know we know, you know?
Roger.
Captain!
Cliff.
What is it?
There's an incoming audio distress signal. It's coming from the direction we're heading, about 12 minutes away.
Pretty close. Route it to the speakers. Ship registry?
Verifying data. Can't tell at this stage.
An unknown ship. I've got a bad feeling about this. Still, I shouldn't jump to conclusions. Ah, what the heck. Let's check it out. Proceed at max warp. Position is 50,000 kilometers from the signal location.
50,000 kilometers?
Just in case. I want to assess the situation first.
Roger. Conventional space. Target location reached. No sign of any ships.
No sign? That's weird. I wonder what's up.
Energy reaction 50,000 kilometers ahead!
What the? Full power to lateral engines! Emergency evasion!
Invasion successful!
We probably would have been hit if that first shot had come from a phase cannon.
Enemy confirmed. Going to screen.
A battleship?
Data analysis complete. It's the Invisible, a Federation battleship.
The Invisible? Great, their newest model. Damn, this is bad. They mean business. We won't be able to outrun them.
We've been hit by 2 quantum torpedoes. Shields down to 83% power. 100 seconds until creation cannon fires again.
Activate emergency evasion program. Ready quantum torpedoes. Fire!
I'm on it.
Readying quantum torpedoes. Firing phase cannons.
Quantum torpedoes and phase cannons scored a hit on the enemy's shields. But their ship appears undamaged. Their shields absorbed our attack.
Only an advanced ship could do that. They're carrying the best shields.
This is no time to be impressed, ladies.
Here comes their third salvo. 8 quantum torpedoes incoming.
Damn, they're giving us all they got. Damage report.
Maria, what's wrong?
What? What is it? Oh man, what a time to be having a childhood flashback.
Captain! Shields down to 67% power! They can't protect us from their creation cannons! 25 seconds to impact!
Switch programs. Set a course to evade their creation cannons. Don't worry about the other weapons. Warp us out of here the instant we evade their shot.
Program switch complete. Course computed. Preparing to warp immediately after we evade their creation cannons. No good. We can't avoid them.
The engine room's been hit! Warp engines down! Evasive actions impossible on backup engines!
Damn. So this is how it ends. Sorry, guys. We're sitting ducks now.
Cliff, you're giving up?
Hey, I don't want to. But I don't see any way out of this.
Give up? Give up? You must not give up. You must survive. You have the power within yourself.
We mustn't give up!
What's gotten into you?
Mirage! Fire the quantum torpedoes!
But...
Now!
What the hell? Mirage, fire!
Roger.
The enemy ship! It's gone!
How in the hell? Maria, did you do this?
That's what caused my power to awaken. Over time, I began to learn methods to exert a small amount of control over it. I still haven't been able to reproduce the power that took down the invisible. Anyway, after that incident, Everyone wanted me to become the leader of Quark.
How can one human, a girl like this, possess that much power? And I have the same power?
What's wrong? Are you surprised?
Well, of course. And you're saying that I have the same power too?
That's right. I have proof.
What proof?
I investigated the research facility where my mother worked when I was born to find out more about my own birth. I found what I was looking for, and something else. A report of a terrifying experiment.
Research facility?
The lab where my mother worked at the time was a symbological genetics research facility inside District 16 of Moonbase.
But wait, that's
right. The Line God Research Facility. My mother worked for your father as one of the lab assistants there. I was a test subject at that lab, scheduled for disposal. I still don't know why. She rescued me.
That can't be.
I analyzed every last bit of information in that database and learned the basic outline of the research. That's how I learned there was another subject who underwent symbological genetic modification, just like me. You.
But why? That kind of experiment is forbidden.
That I could not tell you. That's why I want to rescue your father. To ask him directly. That's my story. I'm not asking you to believe me, but I wanted you to know.
I understand. Let's rescue my father. We'll ask him together.
All right.
Ah, there you are. Lady Nell and your friend have returned from Aryglyph. Everyone else waits in the audience chamber. Please hurry.
You're late.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
According to your report, the King of Aryglyph has accepted our story at face value.
Yes. However, he did insist on speaking directly to your majesty.
Directly? How absurd. We could never allow a hostile party to speak with the Queen.
And the place for this discussion? Surely he does not mean to come here.
No. He specified the hall with the round table in the ancient ruins of Mosul.
And Mosul? It's a dusty old ruin. They may have air dragons, but we'd have to walk.
He said that he wouldn't cooperate unless we accepted that single condition.
I see. Very well then. Let us go to Mosul.
Your Majesty?
He is testing us. Normally, we would never go to such a place. Now, however, is no time to be worried about such things. This is not the time to remain isolated within our own land. We shall travel to Moselle, and I myself shall persuade the king of Eridan.
But it could be a trap.
Everything begins with trust. If we cannot trust him, then how can he ever trust us? Did he say anything about bodyguards?
Nothing in particular. I guess that means we can do as we see fit.
Very well. Then you shall be our bodyguards.
Your Majesty.
Then we are agreed.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Lascelles.
Yes.
Give your full cooperation to Lady Elena while we are gone. And do not worry, I am in good hands.
Your wish is my command. And the rest of you, take good care of Her Majesty.
We will.
really want to mess with us.
Blade of Fury!
Aiming device! Shockwave! Aiming device! Lightning blast! Scatter beam! Shockwave! Dust to dust! Scatter beam! Let's find worthy opponents next time.
The Dragon Brigade?
What do you want? We're on our way to speak with your king. Let us pass.
No.
What?
What is the meaning of this?
This war is not over. If Lord Vox were still around, he'd have stopped this sissy negotiation by brute force.
What?
I am Schweimer. Now that Lord Vox and Lord Demetrio are gone, I lead the Dragon Brigade. I will not recognize any peace with the dogs that killed Lord Vox.
Does the king know of this?
Ha! How could he? I should imagine he's waiting for you fools to arrive at the rendezvous point.
Cretin, watch your tongue when you speak to Her Majesty.
You shall let us pass.
And I say, you shall not pass. There's no need for peace. Ericliff rule is the best thing that could happen to Aquaria.
You really are an idiot.
You can say that again.
All right, whatever. Shall we teach this idiot a lesson or two, guys?
Yeah.
Real
I said it over this quickly.
Blade of Fury!
Ice needles! Aiming device! Ice needles! Yes! Ice needles! Aiming device! Ice needles! Yes! Ice needles! Aiming device!
How about this?
Blade of Fury!
Ice needles! Dust to dust! Ice needles! Yes! Aiming device! Scatter beam! Aiming device! Shadow wave! Aiming device! Aiming device!
Blade of Fury!
Aiming device! Healing! Aiming device!
Psychic!
Shockwave!
You're running on empty.
Aiming device!
That hurt! All you got! Psychic!
Aiming device! Yes! Aiming device! Scatter beam! Scatter beam! Shadow wave!
I lost.
What goes around comes around.
All right, looking good!
Real fight! Worthy opponent!
death awaits the overconfident.
Be careful!
Whoa, you're ready.
Blade of Fury! Blade of Fury! Blade of Fury! Blade of Fury!
My concentration has improved. Guys, let's do it!
Looks like an even match! Blade of Fury!
Ice Beetle! Power up! Ice Beetle!
Blade of Fury!
Ice Beetle!
Blade of Fury! 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 Blade of Fury!
Yes! Shadow Wave!
Psychic!
Ice Beetle!
Blade of Fury!
Healing!
Psychic!
Healing!
Where's Welch? Huh? In the restroom? She's been in there an awfully long time. What the?
Sorry about that. Okay, now for the report. Hey there. Preparedness now saves grief later. A new product has gone on sale. Is there a rival that concerns you? Are you sure this is the... Okay then, I'll have it evaluate. Here's the tentative evaluation of the item. There isn't anything for which you can file a patent right now. Shopping a present rival is a future friend. I bet you're curious. You can look up products that have been invented. Don't forget to collect. You can check the cities and dungeons that dot the continent.
Looks like a good
Blade of Fury!
I stand device!
Blade of Fury!
Lightning Flash! I stand
Blade of Fury! Blade of Fury!
Healing!
Someone help!
I owe you one.
Lightning Flash! Blade of Fury! Someone help!
Healing!
Psychic! Blade of Fury! Top! Blade of Fury! Out of my way! Blade of Fury!
Good. Now let's get going.
Thank you for coming, Romeria. It's been a long time.
Yes. Yes, it has been, Arze. I am so pleased to see you are well.
Likewise, Romeria. You are as beautiful as ever.
And you have not changed one bit, I see.
But what took you so long? I was starting to fear that one of our hardliners had done something foolish.
Don't play dumb with us!
By that, I take it that something did happen. Please accept my deepest apologies. Those troublemakers had the impudence to suggest that we need not ally ourselves with Aquaria if we could stand up to the new enemy alone. They urged me to conquer Aquaria and take your new weapon for ourselves.
A simple plan for simple minds.
They do not understand the dire consequences of misjudging this new enemy's strength. We are facing a much stronger threat this time, and cannot afford to exhaust our strength.
Then you agree to our proposal?
Yes. We have no other choice. Our military forces also sustained terrible losses in that recent attack. Out of the 3 brigades of Eriglyph, only the Storm Brigade still has a captain. Woltar is the only one left.
What happened to Albel? I wonder if he was killed.
But tell me, who is this enemy we face? I heard your agent's explanation the other day, but it made no sense to me.
I felt the same way. Perhaps they can explain it to us again.
I have to admit, I find it hard to believe. What about you, Romeria?
I must believe, Arze, lest both our countries be destroyed.
Turning these outsiders over to this new enemy is another option, is it not?
That might have been possible before, but now I am afraid it is no longer an option.
Why is that?
The enemy attacked the Shrine of Kadan.
Kadan was attacked?
Kadan has nothing to do with these outsiders. Once it came under attack, we realized that our lands had become the target of the enemy's aggression. Hence, there is but one thing left to try.
Engage them on our own terms.
Correct. We must unite the power of our nation's runological weapon and Eriglyph's air dragons.
This is no time to fret over national honor.
That is correct.
All right, let us join forces. However, at present, having our air dragons carry a runological weapon will not be an easy task.
Please explain.
First, it is a matter of size. According to information obtained by our spies, your weapon would be too big to be carried by an air dragon.
How about carrying it with more than one dragon?
That, too, would be difficult.
Then what's the point of this alliance?
Do not be so hasty, young man. The king said, at present.
Huh?
I said it's a matter of size. To carry a big weapon, we need a bigger air dragon.
Where could we find such a beast?
In the Urza lava caves, near a place you have already been. The Becquerel Mines. An air dragon of immense size dwells within the caverns there.
So all we have to do is capture the critter?
That is correct. However, mistaking him for a mere air dragon would be suicide. The Marquis, as the beast is known, is a creature of immense size and strength. Even Vox was unable to subdue him.
Do not fear, Arze. I trust they will be capable.
I do not doubt you feel that way. However, our trust is not so easily given.
Then what do you propose we do? Did you not consent to joining forces?
I only request that a representative of Eriglyph be included in their party. Then I shall withdraw my objections.
A just proposal. But who would you have go? Woltar?
No, Woltar is much too old. I do not have the heart to send him into the Urza lava caves. I was thinking of someone else.
And who might that be?
I was thinking about sending Albel.
Albel?
Do you object? I, for one, am quite fond of him.
What do you think, Romeria?
I consent. This Albel shall travel with the party. You do not mind, do you?
I personally don't mind, but...
It doesn't matter what we think. The problem's gonna be what Albel thinks.
Then it is settled. Albel will be waiting for you in Eriglyph. You can meet him there.
We understand.
We will be expecting you.
I must ask that you take us to Paterni. Claire can escort us from there. After that, you may head to Eriglyph.
Your Majesty.
Preparedness now saves grief later. A new product has gone on sale. There's been a change. You can look up products that have... Don't forget to collect value.
Oh no! Your rank is worsened!
Here we go, guys. Get a move on. Bring it on.
Blade of Fury!
Power up!
Blade of Fury!
Not bad.
You'll pay for what you've done. Let's get out of here for now.
this one bit!
Claire, I'm leaving Her Majesty in your hands.
Yes. Leave it to me.
I do not believe it is a trap, but nevertheless, please be careful.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. We'll be fine.
It's just like Her Majesty said. Everything begins with trust.
So it does. May Apris guide you in your path.
I look forward to bringing you good news.
And we look forward to your safe return.
save streak later. A new product has gone on sale. Shop information. You can look up products that have been invented so far. Don't forget to collect valuable.
Oh no, your rank is worsened.
Back to work. Onward and upward.
Dirty trick.
What a sneaky move!
Blade of Fury!
Top! Power up!
Top!
Top! Power up!
Blade of Fury! 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 Lightning Blast!
Lightning Blast!
Ta! Ta! Ta!
Yeah!
That which doesn't kill us makes us stronger, huh?
Warned. I won't hold any back. Blade of Fury! That was easy.
You've got to be kidding! I don't like this one bit.
Blade of Fury!
Ice Beetles!
Blade of Fury!
Ice Beetles!
Blade of Fury! All right!
challenger has stepped up to the fierce product development front. Better keep an eye on them. Has everyone been in this? Are you sure this is the... Okay then, I'll have it evaluate. Here's the tentative evaluation of the item. You're such a hard... Are you sure this is the... Okay then, I'll have it evaluated. Here's the tentative evaluation of the item. What will you... Are you sure this is the... Okay then, I'll have it evaluated. Here's the tentative evaluation of the item. What will you... Are you sure this... Okay then, I'll have it evaluated. Here's the tentative evaluation of the item. Are you sure this... Okay then, I'll have it evaluated. Here's the tentative... See next... Are you sure this... Okay then, I'll have it evaluated. Here's the tentative evaluation. See next... Are you sure this... Okay then, I'll have it evaluated. Here's the tentative evaluation. You're such a... Are you sure this... Okay then, I'll have it evaluated. Here's the tentative... There isn't anything for which you can file a patent. There's been a present rival is a future friend. I bet you're curious.
he's been charged with treason for letting you escape from the Curlsaw training facility. Not only that, he let you get away with copper ore stolen from our mine. Of course, the one who brought the charges against him is no longer in this world.
Vox, right?
Wait here. I've got an errand for you, boy. What? You have been given a mission to accompany these people to the Urza lava caves. If you complete this task, you will be acquitted of all charges.
With those scum? Those Aquarian scum? You must be joking. You're senile, old man. They're the enemy.
The situation has changed while you have been imprisoned. Eriglyph and Aquaria are currently observing a truce.
What? That warmonger actually agreed to a truce?
Vox is no more.
Dead? Did they kill him?
While they did engage Vox in combat, the killing blow was dealt by another.
Who? Other than these Aquarians and myself, there's no one in this world who could defeat Vox.
They are not of this world.
You really are going senile, old man. From another world, you say? Tell me another one.
I can hardly blame you for reacting that way. I'm not sure I believe it myself. But believe this, boy. A new, incredibly powerful enemy has appeared before us. Of this, I have no doubt. That's why we have to work together with Aquaria.
People from another world? Are you serious?
Why would I make something like that up? In any case, without this new weapon, we have no chance of standing against this new enemy. That's why you must go to the Urza lava caves and tame the Marquis.
The Marquis? You're joking! That monster?
The way you brag of your skills, I would think the Marquis would be no match for you. Am I wrong, Albel the Wicked?
Rotten old man.
I bet your father would gladly have risen to the challenge.
That's enough!
These Aquarians are formidable too, as I think you well know. If you work with them, you should be able to find a way.
You make it all sound so simple, old man.
If you fail, the rest of us are doomed along with you. There'll be no more Aquaria, and no more Eriglyph. This world will be wiped clean.
Then I must go.
Indeed. So, everything's settled. Tried to get along.
What can you do?
I feel like I'm missing something here, but I'll do my best.
Me too.
I don't like this any more than you do, Albel. But Her Majesty has given the order, so I must obey. Just don't hold us back.
Bah!